We are live, and hot live girls are available for you now. There's horny singles in your area.
Should I do time codes on my phone?
Yeah. Time code daddy. Right now, there's hundreds of people in a city playing a game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where people are what is the Adam, you know, the Adam referencing from the porno websites.
Keep going.
Right now in a small town, there's hundreds of people having online sex in a game world where they can have sex with anybody. You've never seen this ad?
Oh, no.
No. We must not be jerking off on the same websites.
Probably not.
Probably not. You pay for your porn. Your premiums? No?
No, I don't pay for porn.
Oh, wow. We're both bad, and we just openly admitted that we don't pay for porn.
Yeah, but I like human sex.
Yeah.
Pay for that sometimes.
Yeah. That's real. That's better now. Both of us are in the shot. It is Christmas Eve. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. But the very next day,
I turned it into pate.
damn,
I
that's rough.
spread it on my Melba toast.
And now I'm stuck here with your ghost. So it is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to me, the goy, the Shabbos goy of the world.
Yeah, you're the Shabbos goy of the world.
Of the world. Well, of this world. In our world. Also, happy Hanukkah. What day of Hanukkah is this?
I don't fucking know.
Cancelled.
Day 6-ish.
No, it doesn't end until like after Chrismas. Aren't there 8 days of it?
8 days.
It started on Monday
8
the 19th.
crazy days.
So it's not done till I leave.
Do you think anyone we know has seen the Adam Sandler movie 8 Crazy Nights?
Do you think that I've seen the Adam Sandler movie 8 Crazy Nights? You're wrong.
You've seen the Adam Sandler vehicle?
Yeah, 8 Crazy Nights.
8 Crazy Nights?
Yeah, it's a kid's like.
Hit me with a review.
Well, I seen it when it came out because I'm a big Adam Sandler fan. Couldn't tell you about it. Other than I've always been pro-Jewish, and
not sure how those two things are.
Because Adam Sandler's hot and it's his vehicle, so I'm going to support him. It's like, you know, supporting black-owned business. I'm like, I support Adam Sandler vehicles.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
Is it problematic?
No, it's not that it's problematic. It's just not the same.
Yeah. Will you stop fucking around with my fucking setup that I made for you? It was beautiful, and you ruined it.
I know, because it's uncomfortable.
I really would love to show the audience what I've constructed here as a mic stand for you.
Button made a mic stand for me out of an umbrella.
An umbrella rack and books.
Rack and a
stack
of books.
Stack of books. If not for nothing,
you know what?
A button is resilient.
I'm gonna do this because this feels better.
Does that feel better
Yep.
to you? Don't hold the gigantic.
I'm gonna be like you, baby button.
Yeah. Ooh. You like how I hold it? I hold it like I'm a fucking hardcore singer. I'm like. I also look like a mushroom. I just got a haircut recently, and Shmoo said I look like a mushroom, and he's not wrong.
You said you look like a mushroom, and I agree.
No, you said mushroom first.
I brought up the mushroom first?
Yeah, you
what did I
called me a mushroom at dinner.
What did I say at dinner?
You said awfully mushroomy.
What do you... Give me the context.
No, we were just... it was like a in-between point during the dinner party.
Yeah, what did I say?
And you said that I was mushroomy.
Just out of the blue.
Mm-hmm. There was no context. There was no pre... anything. You just said I was mushroomy.
Sorry.
Insert a fucking photo of like a fucking mushroom. Can we do a comparison? I'm like, Jake, you put a mushroom right next to my fucking head. Would I be a button mushroom?
Totally.
Aren't button mushrooms kind of brown?
I don't fucking know.
Can we look up a button mushroom?
Are you a brown mushroom?
Well, my hair is like silvery, which is kind of.
But your skin.
Oh well, I'm brownish, I guess. Light. Apparently, nobody would ever think that I was anything except for a Caucasian.
At the dinner party.
That's what I was told.
You know what? I figured it out.
What?
I'm comfortable now.
Do you like that?
I like what I have going now.
As long as your feet aren't in the shot, I'm goody.
They're not.
Or do we want the feet?
Wait,
in the
why
shot?
would you be anti-foot? I have pretty feet for a penis haver.
I'm like, yeah, you guys like that toe content? That sick toe content. Yeah, but apparently I'm white. I found out that I am officially 100% white tonight. So, what else did we find out tonight? On this night of Christmas Eves.
What else did we find out tonight?
Mm-hmm. That Shmoo doesn't like deviled eggs.
But that's not new.
That's not a new thing. We didn't find that out tonight. And I knew that in my heart beforehand. What did we find out tonight? What did we learn?
Do you think I learned anything tonight? Did I take anything home from that dinner party where I was like, that expanded my worldview a little bit? You know what? I will say, no, actually.
No.
Nothing.
No, I don't think absolutely not.
No.
I think that the baby button got something out of it. In the sense of where I'm like, oh, I'm a confident human being. I feel confident you could put me into any room with any group of people.
There you go.
And I will button the fuck out of it. I'll be fine. So it is Hanukkah.
Good job.
Thank you. And it is also Chrismas, which is not how you say it, but I like saying Chrismas instead of Christmas. And therefore we are celebrating both of our holidays. Am I correct that Hanukkah is actually like a low-level Jewish holiday? Like it's not actually that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
Like people have made Hanukkah seem like a bigger deal, but only because it coincides with Christmas.
Yeah, it's like number 48 in the importance.
Jewish
from 1 to 369.
Yeah, like you'll have way more important shit going on.
Yeah, there's more important shit going on.
Way more important.
It's a cool story though.
Yeah. Will you refresh me?
No. I wouldn't do a good job.
Oh, okay, is that why?
I'm not a historian.
Okay. Well, it's like, people enjoy drunk history.
I know, but it would be better if you looked up the Wikipedia page.
Okay. Well,
that's going to give you a
You know what? We're going to do some TikTok reacts. We're going to do some Chrismas ones, and then we'll do some Hanukkah.
Hanukkah stuff.
Hanukkah.
We'll go through the story of Hanukkah.
We will figure it out. We will figure out.
I can comment on history, but I am not a historian.
Do you know that Christmas is really just pagan?
It's cool.
It's winter solstice. It's like a bunch of pagan shit. And Christianity was like, how can we co-opt this into something delectable?
Well, isn't the idea of Jesus in and of itself based on like pagan mythology?
It's all kind
of. Am I making that up, or is there any truth to that?
I don't know if that really works, but in general, Christianity has borrowed a lot from like pagan rituals and stuff like that to like. Is how they assimilated everybody into the new religion.
Sure.
But Christmas is really about capitalism nowadays. It's about shiny lights, sitting on an old man's lap for money, and songs about getting too drunk and having weird coercive sex.
Wow.
That's kind of what Christmas is about. Like all the like sexy Christmas songs are like Santa baby, give me fucking money, run that check. And like, baby, it's cold outside. Stay here and let me fondle you, babe. They're all horny man songs. It's Christmas. Everybody's horny. They're drunk. They're depressed. Christmas is about capitalism and being horny and presents.
Can we live in a society where we can opt out of holidays. So you can live in one of two societies that coexist at once, right?
And in yours, no holidays are celebrated? Does that mean...
No.
Or is it just
it's not
certain
that
ones?
zero holidays are... How about this? There's like a questionnaire, and you check off the holidays you want to celebrate. And then whoever matches with you, those are the only people you can see at the grocery store. Everyone else gets phased out.
Very Black Mirror of
I
you.
know. I kind of went Black Mirror. I went in a Black Mirror direction, but
What holidays are you canceling out then? That you're not, or which ones are, instead of doing an opt out, let's do an opt in. Which ones are you opting in for?
Of Christian holiday, like
no, of just any holiday.
Any?
Yeah. I mean, you're Jewish, but you can pick Christian holidays if you like them. You can pick 4th of July if you want to put that one in there. That's fucking weird, but you could if you want.
No, I don't fuck with 4th of July. I don't care about that one.
You don't like eating hot dogs and blowing things up?
No.
Fucking Canadian.
I'm trying to think of what holiday I actually care about.
You're not a holiday dude.
No, I'm really
in
not.
general.
I'm not a holiday dude.
What about birthdays? Do you like birthdays? Not even really. You don't...
Because then I have to, like, meet a bunch of people I don't know. Right? My friends' friends.
Yeah.
And what if we don't get along?
Well, you celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, but that's because you're buttons.
Yeah. And I celebrate your birthday because it's you.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at celebrating my friends' birthdays.
What do you mean?
It's very iffy whether I show up to friends' birthday stuff.
Oh.
I feel kind of bad. It's very hit or miss because I feel like it makes certain friends feel like they're maybe more special than other friends because it's like, well, you did a birthday thing for that friend, but when my birthday came around, you didn't show up to my thing. But it's not actually a personal thing. It's just capacity at the time. Like, it's not actually a reflection of how much I care about the other person because I don't really care about birthdays, which is kind of I think as a Cancer, people think that I'm more sentimental about their birthdays. No.
I mean, some people get more birthday wishes than other people on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of unfair. It's like when people, when you, have your graduation and, you walk across the stage to get your diploma and, people's friends and family are like, yay! And there's always certain people where they're like, they have a fucking whole auditorium yelling. And then there's, the people that have,
that's
4 people.
Yo, that's exactly what happened to me. Okay. So the story goes like this. I'm graduating college.
Uh-huh.
And when it was my turn, Samuel Chown, right? It's negative 2.5 people cheered, right? And then right after me, the most popular girl in school, or maybe not right after me, but shortly after me, I won't name her name, even though I remember it. It was fucking, it felt like the whole auditorium lit up, and it made me feel so bad about myself. Jeez, I am.
You're like, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. And I'm sure that there's people that feel that way about their birthdays, too, where they're like, damn, everybody celebrates this person's birthday. There's people that have, giant surprise parties where, 40 of your friends pop out to surprise. That shit's never happened to me. Not because I'm not lovable. It's just not lovable enough to have 40 people plan a surprise party.
Stepfather of mine, to those who don't know, every 5 years he has a giant bash, and I'm amazed at how many people show up.
Yeah,
we're talking hundreds.
Wow,
it's insane.
They just line up to
yeah, because it has to do with
business
status and things that have little to do with friendship, right?
People show up to
if they feel like they'll benefit somehow in a
face.
Business sense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Or in a networking sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if people feel like they don't have much to gain from you, or they feel like they're better than you or above you in the social hierarchy
in the world
of the world, then it's kind of like this cold hard Reality.
Falling away from me.
I've always kind of felt somewhere in the middle. I'm not overly popular and I'm not hated either. I'm just there.
I'm well.
I don't know. That's just kind of my read of myself, maybe.
Yeah, no, I feel well loved by certain people. But overall, am I popular? No.
Yeah, but you're well liked.
But I'm well liked. I'm not popular though, but I'm well liked.
You're not popular, but you're well liked. Okay, yeah, I guess
I'm not popular in a sense where I'm for everybody, or I take that back.
Everyone knows who you are.
No, not everybody. I don't have like clout. I'm not popular in that sense where everybody knows who I am. I'm not a big name. I don't have a lot of outward success. But the people who know me like me, and people who meet me like me.
Yeah.
I think it's very rare that somebody meets me and doesn't like me.
Yeah.
It's a pretty I have a pretty high success rate as a human.
Yeah.
Like, if my life was a video game and every interaction with a human that I had was, like, rated, right? It would be like, achievement unlocked, new friend made.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think I go through life in a way that I'm able to read people and have a conversation with everybody, which is what I learned tonight at the Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
So you could put me in a room with anybody, people with differing views, different age gap, like, you know, somebody from a completely different walk of life, and I'll get along. I'll make chats. I'll make chit chats. I'll make funny points. I'll work on a comedy bit. I'll bring a little levity to the situation. I'll have some sage words of wisdom, you know?
I feel like there was probably a particular point in time in Austin where I was popular.
When you had a billboard of yourself?
Yeah.
When there was a billboard of you in town that was gigantic?
Uh-huh.
I like how you're like, I've never been popular. I've never had a gigantic billboard of myself in my hometown.
Yeah, but like, that was, how do I say this? It gets taken away from you as quickly as you get it, if that makes sense. Like, all of a sudden, all these people like you, and they want to be friends with you.
And then you're not on the billboard and everybody forgets who you are.
Yeah, and they just move on and they don't, it's just...
That's life. That's Hollywood. That's show business,
That's show
baby.
business.
It's show business, baby. But yeah, I think that we're both kind of... I mean this in the most loving way. I'm like, I think we're both kind of mid. And not mid as like we're mid, but like we're in the middle level of popularity. That's why I said
we're not the ugliest. We're not the dumbest.
We're not the hottest. We're not the smartest, but not the ugliest.
We're not the most popular.
We're not the most popular. We're kind of mid, but like in a not shitty way. Like not in a way that I feel like is an insult or I feel badly about.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being mid?
The thing is that I guess the way I justify it in my mind is that I'm so not mid when it comes to my creativity.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trade-off.
That's the trade-off?
Yeah.
What's my trade-off?
That you're funny and charming and likable.
I got big mommy milkers. You're right. That's what sets me apart.
That's what I said. You have big mommy milkers.
That's exactly what you said. That's what makes me not mid is my natural large breasts. I've got what really counts, guys. Big natural mommy milkers. Yeah, can't buy those in the store. Even though I like store-bought titties just fine.
Didn't we come to the conclusion last episode that we like our titties GMO? Or we're pro-GMO when it comes to titties and ass?
Yeah, we don't mind store-bought.
Or just really anything.
No, we're not against modifications.
We're not against modifications. There you go. Yeah, because modifications includes tattoos. It includes piercings. It includes
fake tits and
ass. Whatever.
Who cares? Whatever body mod.
Whatever you want to do, in whatever way you want to change your body,
go for it.
Do that.
We support it, 100% here.
Says the guy with very little body modifications.
Yeah, but you're okay with other people having them.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I like to appreciate it. I'm an appreciator.
Yeah, of course you do.
What do you mean, of course I do?
Of course you do.
What was that
You're a
supposed to
horny
be?
dude. Are you or are you not a horny dude?
Yeah, but that...
Just answer.
Yes, I'm a horny dude, but
yes, but
I'm saying I can appreciate body modifications in a non-horny way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's possible.
It's possible. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, when you say no, you like the. No, you're a horny boy.
Okay.
But it's Christmas, horny boy.
And?
You want to watch some TikToky?
I do want to watch some TikToky. Can you turn your mic up a little bit?
How do I do that? I don't know how to do that.
Just turn the knob up.
This
Yep.
guy? Woo!
That's too loud.
Well,
Split the difference.
woo! I don't know what the difference
That's
is.
good. No, you're good.
Okay.
Good job.
POV, your parents really love Chrismas. This is just a lot. Everything about
I know.
Christmas is a
It's
lot.
Gaudy. It's
bright.
flashy,
It's big. It's loud.
It's American.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Real. Let's take a look at the evidence. Number one, I leave milk and cookies out every Christmas Eve. And when I wake up Christmas morning, the milk and cookies are gone. Number two, that same morning, I find presents under my tree that literally say, from Santa. And my dad always says he's never seen them before. Still don't believe me? Number three, I actually saw Santa at the mall, and to make sure he wasn't an imposter, I tugged on his beard. Real beard. Checkmate, Santa deniers. Is Santa real?
Okay.
Is Santa real?
Yeah.
Can we take a moment to just process what I unfortunately shoved down your eyeballs?
Yes. Why don't you go first?
First off, are we to assume that this TikTok is geared towards 6-year-olds?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Totally.
That's not a TikTok made for adults.
No. It's for like a 6 to 10-year-old.
But why do we have 6 to 10-year-olds on TikTok?
Because that's the society we live in.
Like, I feel uncomfortable watching that. It was like we watched a children's show, but not a good one.
Yeah. Depressing.
I didn't like it. There are a certain demographic. There are adults that watch that and enjoyed that.
I was always the child who would ruin the myth of Santa for the Gentiles.
Wow.
Santa's real. Santa's real. Mom told me it's real. And I'd be like, that's dumb.
That's not accurate. It's your parents putting the presents under the tree.
Yeah. And then, they would run to their parents. Sam said,
and then
and then I'm like, well.
Yeah.
I was red pilled on Santa.
Right out the gate.
Right out of the fucking gate.
My mom just told me straight up. She's like, bitch, I'm Santa. How do you think you got all those presents under the fucking tree?
When did she tell you that?
I was young.
How old?
4, 5. 5.
Okay, play your mom.
Okay, I don't think you said fucking, right?
Play your mom and then play you.
Okay.
Back and forth.
Okay. Baby buttons. Mom, is Santa real? My mom, no. He's a pagan mythology that's been co-opted. I get presents for you. I get your presents. My mom just talked to me like an adult. It wasn't as always aggressive as I make her out to be, but was very just like straight up, like absolutely not. That's not what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Me and your father pay for your gifts. You put them under the tree.
And what'd you, Baby Buttons?
And then Baby Buttons goes, oh, I like the presents. Okay. Yeah. I was just
So you knew it was bullshit by the time you were 5.
like 5 or 6.
You knew it was
When I found out
the
that
tooth fairy.
when I found out that it wasn't real, for sure.
Okay.
So when I was 4, I wanted a Barbie car. We lived in LA at the time, in the valley or something like that, in like a 3rd floor apartment. And I wanted one of those like Barbie Jeeps you could drive in yourself.
Oh, I love that shit.
That's all I wanted, right? And so I asked for that. We live in a 3rd floor apartment in fucking the valley, bro.
That's
How,
not gonna happen.
like, what are we're gonna pull the like cart it up and down the 3
The
flights of stairs?
Oh, there's no elevator.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that there you go.
So my mom didn't get me the Barbie car. Instead, she got me a Barbie car for Barbies. It was like the big limo one. But I woke up and I was so disappointed because I was like, this is not what I wanted. And here's the thing about baby buttons, right? Baby buttons has always been incredibly sensitive. Very sensitive. And also baby buttons has never asked for a lot. Like it was like pulling teeth as a kid to like get me to order fucking chicky nuggies at a restaurant. It's like, baby buttons, do you want a cheeseburger? And I'm like, I don't know. And then they're like, do you want chicky nuggies? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, do you want french fries? I don't know. And the more questions I'm asked about people trying to figure out what I want, the more I get panicky and I get nervous and I don't know what I want.
That makes sense because when I ask you what's wrong, you're like, I don't know. Like, okay. And, you know, it used to take a long time to get to the root of what was bothering you. You've gotten a lot better at getting there quicker.
Yeah.
But that definitely tracks with what I know about your personality.
Yeah, no, I've been like that ever since I was a kid, to the point where what would happen is that at the end, I just go whatever, right?
Yeah.
I pick the wrong thing, the thing that I don't want. I get it, and then I'm disappointed.
Right.
I'm sad. I'm holding back tears, being like, I don't want this thing that I have. But everybody already put all of the emotional labor into like trying to accommodate me.
Yeah.
And so the only person to blame is myself. And so I have intense shame and guilt around that. But I've always like, that's always been like, that's just a part of my like nature as a kid. And so I didn't ever ask for things. It was really hard for me to ask for things I did want. So when I did ask for things and my needs weren't met, oh my God, the rejection sensitivity, like the crushing, you know, it was very difficult for, I feel like, my mom to handle me as a child. You know, like did I tell you about my Power Rangers costume?
No.
This is a very sad story.
Okay.
So when I was like in kindergarten, 5 or 6, after I recently just found out that Santa doesn't exist and that my mom's the one that's been bringing all my presents, and I'm like, yeah, Santa doesn't exist. My mom works overtime to get me Christmas presents. That's where Christmas presents come from. That and credit cards.
Right.
Very like my mom's a Capricorn. Very practical. Like,
what Power Ranger were you?
So here's the sad story. I was obsessed with the Power Rangers, and my mom said, I'll make you a costume. I wanted to be the pink Power Ranger. We go to Joann's fabric store to pick out the fabric. My mom, once again, like the chicky nuggies, the cheeseburgers, is going, is this the color?
Yeah.
Is this the color?
Yeah.
Is this, and this is before the internet, so it's not like she had a cell phone on her that she could just Google pink Power Ranger, right? So she's asking me what shade. I'm getting progressively more and more like, I don't know. And I end up with this very pastel, you know what the pink Power Ranger looks like?
Yeah.
She's hot pink.
Yep. I know it.
Hot pink.
Hot pink.
I pick pastel baby pink. Not shiny spandexy material either. Like a pink cotton.
Yeah, I can picture it.
Like a baby pink cotton.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
My mom makes the whole costume, spends hours making a fucking costume. But you know what? I didn't look like the pink Power Ranger at the end because I picked the wrong color. And it's a homemade costume.
Right.
So even if she's doing like a good job, it's like it's still a home. It's sweet. It's a homemade costume. It doesn't look like the production that I've seen on TV. And I've always been a stickler for that, where I'm like, I want it to look like the professional movie costume.
Yeah.
I don't want the weird
budget
B version. I don't even want the shitty store-bought version where the material doesn't look like real material.
You want to look like that damn Power Ranger.
I want to be in full cosplay. I'm very dedicated to my craft and my character. And so my mom spent the hours making the costume. Halloween rolls around. She presents me with the costume. I'm just sobbing. Like she just shot my dog.
Poor baby button.
Because I was so distraught and so upset that I didn't look like the character that I wanted, and I'm sobbing inside of this milk jug mask that my mom has made. And she just felt horrible because she spent hours making this and trying to do something to make me happy, and I could not be pleased.
Yeah.
And we were both just the most miserable humans ever on Halloween. Me and my mom were both crying because my mom was so hurt. She spent hours doing it. And I felt bad that I made my mom cry, but I absolutely fucking hated the costume and did not want to go. I was like, I don't want to go.
Wow.
I don't want to go trick-or-treat. Like, it was so bad I didn't want to go trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a fucking sensitive little bitch. I really am, though. So I've always been like this. My entire life. Always been a little neurotic button. So it's a big deal to now be a little bit better at that. To like, what's the issue? And I'm like, take a deep breath. What is the issue? What is the feeling I have? And I'm like, oh, I'm sad about this thing, or I don't like this thing that you said, or I'm getting way better at it.
Yeah, totally.
Even if it's not rational, to be able to call it out for what it is, very good. Feels good in life. But needless to say, I found out that Santa wasn't real. I didn't get my Barbie car, and I was like, you know what? I'm just like a very hard little kid where I'm just like, I'm very grown up. You know, I'm like flicking my cigarette out, being like, I gotta get back to work. This fucking shift's killing me. My fucking dogs are barking. You know, I'm just like 7 years old, being like, yeah, man, shit's real. Santa's not real. Mom works overtime to get presents. That's where they come from. Nothing in life is free. You gotta work hard for it. But I love Christmas. It didn't actually, my mom telling me the truth didn't deter me liking Christmas. It actually just made me love and respect my mom more. Because I was like, wow, my mom goes out of her way to bust her ass to get me all of my, I didn't grow up with a lot of money, but my mom would ball the fuck out on Christmas.
Yeah.
Everything is decorated. There's fucking 20 gifts under the tree Christmas Eve. And that's Christmas Eve, motherfucker. And then Santa comes, and Santa brings you the big gift. The N64, the fucking...
Wait, what are the 20 small gifts? Like one puzzle piece?
No, the 20 small gifts are like Barbies, a toys, some, you know, like a little train. Tamagotchi, some socks, a little outfit, you know, like just, you know, reggy-deggy.
Yeah.
But still, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And my mom would wrap them all, you know. So like,
to make it fun.
It was fun. It was very fun. My mom loved the theatrics of Christmas. So it was like, you open the 20 on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve to me has always been the best day. Because Christmas Eve, this is like just what, also, I don't know if you know this about Christian Goy Christmas stuff. Black and brown people celebrate Christmas Eve. White people celebrate Christmas Day.
Okay.
So like, all the Latinos are popping off tonight for Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's like the day where you eat food and you just kind of like hang out and chill.
The whites aren't popping off tonight?
No, the whites don't pop off. A lot of whites do not pop off on Christmas Eve. Maybe you open up one gift on Christmas Eve and then you save all of it for Christmas Day.
Huh. Okay.
It varies from family to family.
Yeah.
But that's my generalization.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so you would do the Christmas Eve, and the Christmas Eve is when you got to open presents from everybody. So like whatever your grandma got you and your uncles or whatever, plus mom and dad. And then you wake up on Christmas Day and Santa brings you like the big gift and the stocking stuffer.
Right.
Which were also like baller. So it was big deals. I loved it. I love the theatrics. I love the songs. I love the nostalgia. I love gifts. I love shiny things. I like opening presents. I love that sweet, sweet dopamine rush it gives me. You literally could like put this strawberry in a fucking piece of wrapping paper and hand it to me, and I'd be like, ah! Oh my God! Best strawberry ever! I love you!
Oh my God, don't knock me over.
See, I told you I get crazy for Christmas, man. But I'm really sorry about making you watch that video.
Why don't we
continue watching videos?
Sure, or switch over to Hanukkah, maybe?
Yeah, you've had enough of my Christmas holiday?
Oh, yeah, I've just had, kind of. We'll do a couple more Christmases. We'll do as much Christmas as you want, dear. How about that?
Yeah. I'm like, you get 8 days. I get 2. And I already told you that Christmas Eve is the one that I celebrate. We are up right now while Santa's delivering gifts, bro. Santa is out right now in his motherfucking sleigh with his reindeer delivering gifts to all the good boys and girls right now. It's a biggie deal. But we'll do Hanukah stuff soon.
Okay.
Because I want to do Hanukah stuff.
I hate this. Like that. This is exact. Yes, this just confirms my bias. What am I supposed to like about this? This is dumb.
That was really dumb. Also, I mean, no offense to this person that created that content. Obviously,
no offense to them.
They took the time to create that.
Yeah.
They made. I don't. You want to? I want to know how long they spent editing that though. I don't want to think about how that happened, but.
I don't need to know how the sausage was made.
I don't really need to know how the sausage is made. But also, goddamn, man. They didn't do very much. All they did was put a Christmas tree on there, like a Christmas spread. I don't know. All right. Okay, we're done with Christmas stuff, I'll be honest.
Here's the story of Hanukkah. Let's go.
Yeah, it's too... Everything about... Let's do one more to confirm...
One more, sure.
That all of the Christmas content is...
Whack.
Just whack.
No.
What? Why would you post a video of your husband throwing your child into this? Okay, see, Goy culture is cringe.
It's fine. It's just I'm just not about this shit, man.
You don't think that has anything to do with Christmas culture? You think when we watch the Hanukkah stuff, it will also be annoying?
No, at least the Hanukkah stuff will be like funnier.
See, so there is a certain amount of a bias there.
Yeah. I'm admitting my bias up front.
Okay. Now this is going to be the embarrassing part where I spell Hanukkah without getting auto-corrected.
I don't. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah?
Why don't you look up Story of the Maccabees?
You don't want to watch the story of One Direction?
Oh my god.
That was an option. I'm just letting you know.
Oh my god.
Of the what?
Maccabees? Maccabees. Maccabee me up, baby.
I don't know what's happening here. Maccab. I can't. I'm too high. Oh, that was really easy.
Which one do you want to do?
Let's start here.
Okay, go.
Oh, they're not going to say anything. It's just like... You got to tell us what's happening. Who are the Maccabees? The Maccabees were a small army of Jewish rebels who led a revolt against the ancient Greeks. The Greeks invaded the land of Israel,
Weak versus weak action.
desecrated the Second Temple, and demanded Jews worship their idols.
And it happened. Alexander the Greek took the earth like a captain. Killed the king of Persia, caught him slipping like he napping. The whole
Is it a song?
earth quiet before this man, he had power. Winning all them wars, lift his heart up like a tower. Then he got sick, called his men, split the kingdom. Crimes upon their head, but they multiplied evil. Wicked Israelites made a covenant with heathens. They doing the same thing right now, I can't believe them. Gentiles at them scared.
A lot of Hanukkah rap going on right now.
Yeah, I don't know how to...
No, I mean in general, this is not the first Hanukkah rap I've heard this year.
Oh, wow.
Like it's becoming a thing.
Is that a good thing?
It's fun. It's clean, good, clean fun.
Is this a Jewish person making this, or is this a black Israelite?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What
Sounded like a black voice.
is this telling us the story, though? Are we going to the actual story?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to keep it going because I'm actually trying to learn some history.
Took the showbread, golden altar, and menorah. All of this keep happening cause we keep breaking Torah. Antiochus went back to his lane with to celebrate. 2 years later, he put fire to them heaven gates. Burned Jerusalem down, took out women and he made them slaves. Letter from the king, everybody want people. So if you follow laws that ain't the king's, you better leave them. But if we leave our laws, then our God gonna leave us. Many Israelites went to Father when they heeded, sacrificing swine on the altar, stopping us from doing the burnt and the drink offering, profaning the Sabbath, knowing that it's gonna cost us. If we don't do these laws, it's gonna cost us. But the spirit of Maccabees, if you wanna keep these laws and commandments, follow me.
I'm gonna say right now, Christmas versus Hanukkah, both are pretty corny on TikTok. Like, I don't know if I was like talking shit on my
Your own tribe?
my own tribe, and I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling the spirit of Maccabees here, but
This is yeah. But the thing, okay, I'm gonna make an argument in favor of the Maccabee rap. We've never seen this before. It's corny, but we've seen a million videos of fathers throwing their daughters above a Christmas tree.
have we?
Kind of. Spiritually.
Spiritually.
And then what was the other video?
Spiritually.
What was the other video? Christmas video? Oh,
It was just like dumb TikTok.
yeah, it's all dime a dozen bargain bin bullshit.
So I'm supposed to like this because it's just different? I'm liking it just because I haven't seen it before?
It's not that I'm not necessarily saying you have to like it as much as to what I'm suggesting is to acknowledge that this is at least more creative.
Okay. Do I have to acknowledge this albino strawberry? Because I'll be honest, I don't have any interest in it.
It's actually better than the red strawberries.
Is it really?
I think so.
What do you guys think?
Try the white strawberry. It's good.
I'm rating it still. I like the texture better, but I don't like the flavor.
Yeah, the texture's cool.
6 out of 10.
Do you remember the baseball player Daryl Strawberry?
Yeah, I do.
He was on The Simpsons.
I'm a big baseball boy.
Yeah?
Button's a baseball boy. Look at me. My head looks like a fucking mushroom. You think I'm not? You think I'm not into baseball? I'm dykey enough for all of us. Okay. Oh, they're not gonna tell me about what happened to the fucking menorah?
Go to the next video. We'll figure it out.
Wow, okay, hold on.
We'll stitch it all
This is
together.
actually a big find. A 2,200-year-old coin hoard was found, wait for it, big surprise here, was found near the Dead Sea. I know. But this is bigger than that. This is the first physical evidence that we...
Did you see that flag in the background?
Yeah.
What is up with that?
What was like an American-Israel hybrid flag? What'd you see?
Yeah, that's what I
Is
saw.
that what you saw?
Yeah, like the red, white, and blue running into a Star of David. Is that?
I don't know. I guess I've never seen that before.
The Jews fled to the Judean desert.
Is that what's... Yeah, I guess
That's what's happening. It's a American Israel combo flag. Is that because that's the Israel's?
Yeah, but
flag
it's the
is blue
Star
and
of
white.
David, which is generally speaking a Hebrew symbol to represent Judaism.
Yeah,
beyond
but it's
the
also
country.
the blue and white.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's in this guy's fucking head. I don't know who made the flag, who made these flaggy decisions.
I'm just very Are you not just intrigued by the type of Jew this is? No.
I'm not intrigued by the flag.
No, I'm not. I'm curious because
You're flag curious?
I'm really flag curious. I'm like, what does this flag mean? What does this mean? What do you believe in? He's also got a Harley Davidson shirt, and he kind of has like a greaser rockabilly haircut. I'm like, are you a weird? I don't understand. Like, are you a right wing, like American first Jew?
No,
I don't understand. I don't know.
Why don't we just let him
His
spill
aesthetic.
the beans?
Okay, but you don't think his aesthetic is interesting to me?
Nah.
Dime a dozen. You've seen it before.
Yeah.
You know his vibe.
Yeah.
So what is the vibe then? So
First
there
of
is
all,
there isn't a vibe to the aesthetic.
It's common for Jewish men to gel their hair, so he gelled his hair, and then he has a flag in the background. That's all we got here.
Am I reading too much into it?
Yeah, a little bit maybe.
With the Harley Davidson thing though?
That's the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's a little right wingy. Let's see. Let's play the video.
It's not even necessarily right wing. It's just like I'm like, is it like a Blue Lives Matter cop trucks I go hunting type of Jewish man?
We'll see.
During the upheaval and the persecution of the Hanukkah villain Antiochus IV Epiphanes.
The horde is super unique. It connects us directly
He's cute.
to the period before the
I like a
decrees of
rockabilly type.
Antiochus. So this is the first
It's not really
archaeological
rockabilly.
evidence that directly verifies
It's just
the
greasy hair
events
from gel.
mentioned in the book of Maccabees.
This amazing
Different
find is
intention.
thanks to a group called Israel Antiquities Authority. And in the past 6 years, they have gone in the Judean desert and have found countless.
Yeah, but it's long on the
thousands of
top,
artifacts,
short on
to
the
include
sides.
biblical
It's
scrolls,
not just long and
arrowheads from the
grease.
Bar Kokhba revolt,
It is a
and
haircut.
also a 10,500
I'm just telling you,
basket, and
I had a
much
big
more.
rockabilly
Now they can
phase.
add the 2,200-year-old
Know what I
wooden
see.
box and
Plus,
findings that are
it's the
inside.
combo
Now,
of
in
the
this
hair
time, every
with the
time
Harley
there was a
Davidson
war
shirt.
against the Jewish people, what? Non-Jews treating Jewish people bad? Wow. Every time there was a war or traumatic event, Jews would have to flee into the desert and into these caves, which was their safe rooms, their refuge. The Mu'abba'at caves were used for a millennia before. It's located in the Nahal Darga, which is the closest Jewish settlement during the
Got a good
Maccabean
jawline.
time. So what does this all mean? Well, this is from the book of Maccabees. This is
What?
proof of what was written. Yes, in the period.
What? I can't watch a video and just objectify the man, be like, blah, 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 he's talking.
I'm trying to listen to a story. You can objectify. It's fine. I want to see where this is going.
Yeah, but sometimes when men talk, I do what men do to women when they're just like,
And that is fine.
want, and they're just like, would I fuck her or not? She got big tits. I like those tits.
Yeah.
I do the same thing sometimes to men where I'm just like, I don't care what you're saying, man. I'm like, I'm thinking whether or not I find
has-
you fuckable or
Are you
not.
thinking about whether or not he's got a big dong?
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever your dick looks like. Would I have sex with you? Do I want to have? You know what I mean?
You can guarantee it's mushroomy. It's a mushroom cap.
Which is nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Mom's house, but
Oh well. Oh okay. We're gonna.
Wow.
we came back.
This is actually a big
Well,
find.
you
A
can scroll through it, look.
2,200-year-old.
There's
coin
2 minutes
hoard
and
was
36
found
seconds.
wait for it,
Well,
big
I need
surprise
that.
here,
I
was
need that
found
2
near the
minutes and
Dead Sea.
36
I know.
seconds to
But this
decide
is
how I
bigger
feel about
than
the
that.
mushroom.
This is the first physical evidence that we
You can listen to the
have
story.
that shows the Jews fled to the Judean desert during the upheaval and the persecution of the Hanukkah villain Antiochus IV Epiphanes.
The horde is super unique. It connects us directly to the period before the decrees of Antiochus. So this is the first archaeological evidence that directly verifies the events mentioned in the book of Maccabees.
This amazing find is thanks to a group called Israel Antiquities Authority. And in the past 6 years, they have gone in the Judean desert and have found countless, thousands of artifacts, to include biblical scrolls, arrowheads from the Bar Kokhba revolt, and also a 10,500-year-old basket, and much more. Now they can add the 2,200-year-old wooden box and its findings that are inside. Now in this time, every time there was a war against the Jewish people, what? Non-Jews treating Jewish people bad? Wow. Every time there was a war or traumatic event, Jews would have to flee into the desert and into these caves, which was their safe rooms, their refuge. The Mu'abba'at caves were used for a millennia before. It's located in the
You
Nahal
bored?
Darga, which is the closest Jewish settlement.
Yeah, a
during the
little bit.
Yeah, let's move on.
So what does this all mean? Well, this
Once
is
you
from
start
the book-
poking my chin with the microphone, I know something's amiss.
I lost interest when I realized that I didn't want to have sex, and then I was like, the feeling came and went, and then the want got louder. I was actually listening to him talk this time, which is cool.
okay, I'm at my mom's house for like the first night of Hanukkah, and I was just thinking about stuff. And how is there not like a movie about the story of Hanukkah, like the story of the Maccabees? I feel like I remember a cartoon from when I was a kid, but like I cannot remember what.
What do you think about the sweater? The
I
ugly
love
Hanukkah
the
sweaters.
Hanukkah sweater.
Yeah, should I get you an ugly Hanukkah sweater?
I would love that.
Would you wear it? Ugly Hanukkah?
Hey, where's my Hanukkah present?
I don't have it here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Am I still getting one?
Yeah, you're still getting
Okay. I only care because you told me you were gonna do it. If you didn't say anything about it in the first place, I wouldn't have
Well, I
cared.
thought you would have forgot
Nah,
because it didn't come in yet. So
No. Once you came up with the idea.
Then there was an expectation set.
Well, yeah, because you told me, you said, well, I didn't want to ruin it, but I was going to get you a new wallet. And once you said that, I was like, great, I'm going to get a new wallet from Button. So if you don't get me a new wallet, a little bit of disappointment.
Right now?
No, not now. I'm saying if I were to
never get one. No,
the wallet.
I'm getting you a wallet.
I want that damn Jew wallet. Can I have like a dreidel on it for Hanukkah?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it embroidered.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna say the big Jew.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's not gonna say that. I was just workshopping something right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I am getting you a wallet. A wallet is coming to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just didn't get here in time.
Okay.
I didn't forget about Hanukkah.
It's a nice kissy.
That's your Hanukkah present.
It was called, and I don't remember it being like big budget. I want something like cinematic though. The story would translate well into that medium. You've got a giant war, the underdogs winning this like big, improbable miracle at the end. Like that translates well into a cinematic.
She's right.
And biblical like epics are a thing, like Ten Commandments or Prince of Egypt or like the Nativity Story, all movies. And I feel like you could get kids to relate to the story more if you could like see it unfold in, you know, this visual medium. Okay,
I agree. Most base TikTok so far.
Yeah.
I told you was gonna injure yourself.
What is happening here?
Bro, you apparently don't know who I am. So let's get it. Let's see what he said. He said he found it ironic in history when Esau took over Japhet's land. It's in First Maccabees. I guess you
wacky.
What are we talking about?
I guess your brain missed the concept or the content of that whole chapter. But let's get it, bro. I'm gonna break your back.
What's up with the music in the background?
This
Adding
whole thing
to
is
it.
bizarre. This is a bizarre tiki-talkie.
We're here.
Bazzers.
Hey, next time, whoever taught you this, next time you see him, suck your teeth. All right, it says, Alexander, son of Philadelphia.
I don't like this.
The Macedonian.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
He came out of the...
And I don't think we're talking about...
Four languages at the same time, all telling the story at once.
How's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? I'll drop kick Russell Stover, move into the starting over house. No Matt Rouse and Jester.
We're using Kimmy Dawson as the background?
And
Okay.
we'll pray all damn day, every day, that all this shit our president has got us in will go away. While we strive to figure out a way we can survive these trying times without losing our minds. So if you wanna burn yourself,
If you wanna kill yourself, remember that I love
cut
you.
yourself, remember that I love you.
What is this? A reference to?
Dawson song that does not fit the story. It's just like
Who Dawson?
Kimya
I've never heard.
Dawson. You never heard of Kimya Dawson?
Never.
You never heard of the Moldy Peaches?
Oh, yeah. It's
Adam Green.
I don't like that. It's not for me.
They're very popular though.
They're not that popular. Moldy Peaches? They're medium popular.
They're medium popular. They're
At
a cult
best.
classic.
Let's see how many Spotify monthlies they got.
Kimya Dawson was on Juno. It's a huge thing.
Big deal. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't think they're small potatoes.
No, they're not small potatoes. I mean, yeah, they got 350,000 monthly listeners. That's medium.
Medium.
That's perfectly medium.
Just like us.
It's a
Perfectly medium.
good way to bring that one back.
Yeah. I mean, I really like that they're like sharing this other storyline arc,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that the Kimya Dawson track backing it is very distracting. No?
Move on.
Okay.
I've had enough.
Okay, so let's talk about. So people don't know why that people celebrate Hanukkah, and then there's people that celebrate Christmas. The reason why people celebrate Hanukkah is because they follow the actual laws and commandments of the Torah, and they know the history of the Jews. So here's a cartoon that you can watch. You can learn about the story
so
of
there
Hanukkah.
is a story.
The story of Hanukkah.
Maccabees,
okay?
the story of Hanukkah.
And you'll learn that the Romans, okay, they basically destroyed the Torah and went into the land of Jerusalem. They put up idols of Antiochus and Zeus. And
so they wanted the Jews to worship Greek gods, right?
Okay, so far what I've gathered from this whole Hanukkah story.
Fiasco, if you ask me. It's a Hanukkah fiasco.
Yeah. Greeks are being fucking rude.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yo, bitch, celebrate our shit. We got tiny little figurines and we want you to fucking suck our dicks and worship these. And Jews were like, you know what? You could suck my big mushroom dick. Boom. And then they were
AKA
beefing.
beak. You can suck my beak.
Yeah. Suck my beak. Kiss me. Suck my beak. Do you like my Anthony Kiedis? Do you get what I was doing?
I get it.
Okay.
It's a Greek versus beak.
It's a Greek versus beak.
Drama.
Well, earlier, and by earlier I mean last night, I tried to do a bad Metallica parody
it was
cover,
terrible.
And you didn't get it at all.
Because you were doing that part from one.
Yeah. And there's like the lyrics that ticking my arms, ticking my legs, I cannot something
Right.
and something.
Yeah.
And I was doing that tempo, and you just were not getting it at all.
Mm-mm.
This actually happens with me and Shmoo quite often. I will do a parody of something, and Shmoo will just look at me like,
What?
That's bad.
What on God's green earth is that supposed to be?
What is that even supposed to be? And I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, not all of us went to big boy music school. But fuck right off. You know exactly what I'm trying to fucking...
No, I don't. Because you'll be like, And I'm like, what's that? You're like, Toxic by Britney Spears. You don't know? Doesn't that sound exactly like Toxic by Britney Spears? And it's like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's me doing Toxic.
It would be more like, beep, 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 beep.
No. No, my version of Toxic is which is not very good. You got it. But it would be difficult, I guess. I understand. But you never get it. Or you'll be like, that impersonation was really bad. That wasn't it. You didn't. No, you didn't
but
make
when
the mark.
okay,
You
but
were Simon motherfucking Cowell over here.
hold on a second. When you do good impressions, I compliment you immediately. I reward you when the imitation is good, and I punish you with the harsh truth when the imitation is bad. Wouldn't you prefer me to be straightforward and honest about what's happening in reality?
Yeah, that's how I know that you were talking shit when you called me a mushroom, because you meant it.
What are you talking? Why are you bringing Mushroom Gate back?
I'm bringing Mushroom Gate back because when you called me a mushroom, you meant it.
No, I meant that you're an adorable mushroom.
This right here makes me look like a fucking Goomba from Super Mario Brothers. It makes you want to bounce on my head. Just say it.
Pull up the Goomba.
How's it gonna be?
Since now every time we do these TikTok reacts, we compare your haircut to whatever you feel like it represents that week.
Yeah, one time it's a terrier, the next time it's a mushroom. Well, what the fuck is happening here? I just want to see a Goomba, bro.
Did you see the Goomba? Okay, well there's okay. Those are Goombas.
Who wore it better?
Love the music.
Yeah.
Can you pull up Dinosaurs, the TV show?
Fuck right off.
Well, we're on the topic.
Did I say that we were right on the topic?
Okay, and then also another thing I want to look up is a Dave Foley sketch where he's like, Mommy, I want to give the horsey some sugar. And then they have to break it to her that the horsey is actually her dad.
Yeah.
That Dave Foley's haircut in that sketch also looks similar.
I'm in charge and I'm telling you, put the cookies down.
I look like him though. Do you see?
Hey, don't you even think
That's
about
you.
it.
Right?
Very good.
And that's me.
Slow. That's it. Hey, no, come on, spit it out. Come on, spit it out. Don't you swallow. Don't you dare swallow. Huh? Are you okay? Baby, little guy, come on, swallow. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Oh, please don't. Put your arms up, lift your arms. Come on now, breathe. Swallow. You're not breathing. Swallow, huh? Oh, no,
So
what
cute.
did I do? Oh, okay. You can have the cookie. Hey, kill me. You gotta wake up, please. Oh, come on, I gotta do something. I'll call an ambulance. What is that emergency number? What is it? 911. 911. Hello.
So cute.
I want to report a dead baby dinosaur. What happened? Well, he pretended to choke on a cookie, and when his big brother found out he was faking, he beat the living tar out of him. Hey, that was a dirty trick. I was really scared. Don't you laugh at this.
That is me. That is me, though. Okay.
Okay, pull up the Dave Foley sketch.
I'm telling you, put the cookies down.
If I got purple contacts
Uh-huh.
and I wore a yellow T-shirt,
Uh-huh. Should we be dinosaurs for Halloween one year? I'll be the teenager and you'll be the baby.
I'll be the baby. I'm the baby. Gotta love me. Love that. I'm a mushroom man
with a mushroom plan.
What am I looking up? I already forgot. Like I started to type.
Wait, why are you? Don't exit TikTok.
I didn't. There's another TikTok over here. I'm going on a different tab.
Okay, just making. Looks like you're searching in the wrong place, but I don't trust you.
I know. Well, you know what? I'm the producer.
Oh, you're looking it up on YouTube as opposed to TikTok?
Yeah, because it's not going to have the whole thing.
We don't need the whole thing. We just need a clip.
Yeah.
You're wild.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true.
Horsey? I don't know.
See?
Baby button. See what?
It's hard. It's harder than you think.
Well, TikTok might have it, though.
I don't think it does.
Look it up. Just humor me.
I'll make you find humor in everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. Scroll.
Maybe not. Okay, well, we tried.
Well, now we're going to watch this instead. Because we're here.
Okay, let's do it.
Great party, huh? I actually don't know anyone at the party, actually.
Oh, I love this one where he's sarcastic, and that's just the way he talks.
But my friend Chris said, come to the party, I'll introduce you around, you'll know everybody by the time you leave the party. Chris knows everybody, and soon I'll know everybody. Chris didn't show up. So I guess I gotta mingle. So here I am mingling. Of course, mingling really isn't my game. I'm not really a mingler per se. I was actually in the corner alone mingling. that means I'm not talking to anyone, actually. I saw you over here. I said, there's a guy by himself. Why don't I go over here? I'll mingle with this guy. This guy looks like a mingler. So, hi, I'm Derek. Pleased to meet you.
Well, it certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Derek.
I'm sorry if I bothered you.
Oh, no, you're not bothering me, Derek. Far from it. There's nothing I would rather do than just stand here and chat with you. Really get to know you.
Look, I don't think there's any need to be sarcastic.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic. No. This is just a little speech impediment. I can't help it.
Okay, I've obviously said or done something wrong to upset you. I'm just going to apologize and be on my way.
No, no, no. Please stay. It's true. I've talked this way all my life. It's made things very difficult for me.
Yeah, right.
Hey, where are you going? Come back. I really want to be your friend. I'm so lonely.
Love it. Love you some kith. Kith. Do you want a kith? Where were we in life? Are we gonna take a weed break?
We could.
Weed break?
Do you want to take a weed break or do you want to end the show here? What do you feel?
Think a weed break.
Weed break and come back?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
BRB.
Should we entertain the viewers with something while we're done?
Sure. Dave Foley, the wrong guy.
Yeah, do that. Do that. Absolutely.
Oh, wait, we can't because it's going to be like a film and it's going to like be like, hey, we're going to not play on your thing because you played the whole movie.
Yeah, but you would do that with anything. Any clip we're playing.
Yeah, it's going to do that, huh? Okay, you're right.
Who cares?
Don't tell me how to live my life, man. Wait, does that not help us? No. I'm trying to make it big. You're welcome.
Morning. Big day today. Hey, fellas. Today's a big day, huh? Morning. Morning. Top of the morning, my lady. Good morning. Big day, huh? Morning. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning, Mr.
Hibbert. Today's a big day for me.
Really? Wow. Good for you.
All set for the big day? Hi, today's the day. Hey, fellas. How about that game last night, huh?
What game? There's no game last night.
Big day, though. Gotta
This
go.
was during the era where Dave was trying to make
Hey there. Morning to you. Good morning. Hey, how's it going? Morning, folks. Good morning, Denise.
Good morning, Mr. Hibbert.
Big promotion's being announced today, and I think I know who's going to get it. You think I'm gonna get it?
I suppose.
Who calls for the CEO every Wednesday? Who is marrying his daughter? It's me.
Yeah, I've got work to do.
Right, but you think I'm gonna get it, right?
Announcements at 10.
Righto. It's a happy day for me. I'm gonna be the president of the company.
Well, before we begin, some of you may have heard through the office grapevine who I've appointed as our new president. So I thought I'd just make it official. The new president of Nagel Industries is, big surprise, Ken Daly.
What?
Pardon?
What did you just say?
Ken is the new president?
What?
I don't know how to say it any more clearly. Ken is the new president.
Somebody else say something.
Hibbert, you're making an ass of yourself.
Okay, I can hear. I just can't believe what I am hearing.
Now, can we move on?
How is this possible? How? I mean, I have done everything in my power to suck up to you to get this promotion. My God, man, I am engaged to your daughter.
Yes, but Daly here is engaged to my favorite daughter, Daphne.
What kind of a man has a favorite daughter?
Now, moving on.
And if you do have a favorite, then you should label them favorite and not favorite.
Hibbert, listen. Ken Daly is the new president. You didn't really think you were going to get it now, did you?
Yes. Yes, I did. You gave me very strong reason to think that I would. In fact, you used the words, between you and me, Nelson, you are going to be the next president of this company.
Oh, that. Right. I lied.
Go to hell.
Pardon me?
Go to hell, you bastard.
Now, that is quite enough, Hibbert.
I swear I will kill you.
Security.
Oh.
Restrain him.
Oh, you are dead to me, sir. You are dead to me.
The only reason I don't fire you is that you are engaged to my daughter, Constance, who, although she is a great disappointment to me, is still my daughter.
You don't know the man you're dealing with here. Listen, I will leave here now. But I will leave here of my own free will.
Okay, that's enough. Mr. Hibbert? Mr. Hibbert?
Yes?
Is everything all right? You're leaning on the intercom. People can hear you.
Really great news about Ken, huh? I'm going to give Nagel a piece of my mind.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I want to see Nagel now.
I'm sorry, you'll have to wait.
Okay. Excuse me. I've read all of these. Do you have anything else?
No.
Then I'm not waiting. Listen, Nagel. I've got something I want to get off my chest. Your treatment of me is completely unacceptable, and I just... Would you stop staring at me like that? Okay? Because the point still remains, how dare you? How dare... All right, fine. If that's the way you want to play it, you want to play the staring game? Fine. Two can play the staring game. Okay, I can't play the staring game. You win, all right? Big man, you win, all right? The point still remains that you had absolutely no... Okay, look, maybe this was a bad idea. Ah! 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 Ah!
He was framed?
I love Dave Foley.
All he could do was run away. Okay, this movie's amazing.
The wrong guy.
This is peak Dave Foley.
This is peak Foley.
I didn't realize how good this was. I think I was too young to appreciate it. He just act normal. He's the wrong guy. It wasn't him. That's the guy who did it, probably,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. What's that guy? He's done other things. I think he played it in Aliens as Bishop? No, I don't know. Who is he? This is great. I'm kind of sucked in.
I'm sucked in. I'm so into this. But it's not?
I don't think so. Check it on Twitch.
Okay.
Sir.
Oh,
Sir, you
yeah.
dropped this.
It's no good. You're right.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Well, I saw it fall from your coat.
All right. Well, our dreams have been smashed against a rock.
It's okay. We'll
Goodbye, force it. Do you want to see TikToks that people have sent me? Because they're never good.
No. I liked that so much. Why would I want to watch something I don't like?
Because life is about doing things you don't like.
Are we going to watch that whole movie, though?
Yeah, I do kind of want to watch that whole movie. I'm joking. I'm not going to look at any of these TikToks.
No, we were going to look up... What were we talking about in the treehouse of destiny?
The tree. Yeah, we love the treehouse, by the way.
There's a treehouse here, and we are hotboxing the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Like children's dolls, figurines, a little dolly set, and then us getting baked.
Getting biggie baked.
You almost said bezaked.
I almost did, and then I was like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. Should we watch one of my TikToks?
No, what are we talking? We had a whole concept. Oh, one of yours, sure. Watch.
Yeah, you gotta tell me what.
Oh, I like that one.
The I'm so horny I could die.
It's cutie.
Yeah, look at my numbers, guys. I'm a TikTok sensation. 28 views on that one. Look at me. I'm ranting. I'm angry. I'm shaking my head. It's got to be good. No, what was I actually looking up though?
Well, what did we discuss that we were gonna do in the second half of the show?
Yeah, we just went over it in the treehouse. It was good. It was a thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh, we were gonna look up Epoch Times on TikTok,
and we're gonna do right wing talk.
Right wing TikTok. Yeah.
Right wing TikTok. Yeah.
Since that is what we do on this show.
But we were like, you know what would be great if we did on the show? The thing that our show is about. we
get high and we look at the Epoch Times. It is what we do.
Yeah.
And it is what we are called.
Kind of what we do.
It's kind of what we is.
Kind of what we is and what we do. Why does it say this video may be disturbing?
Because it's probably disturbing.
Okay.
I don't want to have to read shit.
Yeah, they just put
force feed it down my gullet.
Yeah, they just
how I want it, American style.
Yeah, why are you making me read it?
No, this is bullcrap.
I am American, and I am on TikTok because I don't want to read.
Yeah, this is insane. Give me something new.
The fuck right off.
Give me something new. Yeah.
What is this? This has nothing to do with a lawn mowing charity.
Let's go with it, yeah.
Millions of people lost their job, including myself. This was in June of 2020 at the height of the pandemic and everything else going on in the world. At the time, I also had an 8-month pregnant wife at home, as well as a father battling brain cancer. He passed away in January of 2021.
Oh,
so
damn. My dad died in
not
January
just
of 2020.
Internally, but also externally with the world events.
21? I don't know.
While collecting unemployment.
I was like, wow, our
December 21, your dad died.
I was like, no, because we got Puggy.
I found it to be just a
22.
form of therapy. So I was thinking about my late grandfather who passed
I just
away
don't think that the Shiva,
pandemic,
the Varnum
just
Shiva
from
was
old age.
2022.
Thankfully, we
Yeah, because just last year, because we've only had Puggy for a year.
Hearing about people not even be able to
Varnum
be with
Shiva
their loved
was
ones in
last year.
hospitals
You're right.
or even have a proper burial. I can only imagine.
It's
the
been
stress
exactly a
others
year
were
then,
going
right?
through.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just decided to offer up to neighbors a simple
So this is on
thing
the
such
Epoch
as doing
Times
their yard
originally.
work.
This is like a feel-good piece on the Epoch Times?
For people to
The
get in
Epoch
touch,
Times?
whether it's through the website, giving
Next.
a call, and leaving a voicemail.
Boing, boing.
Wow.
I was like,
People
you know what? If they
that
say it's
gave
disturbing,
grants,
I'll skip
and
it.
this isn't even a matter of debate, despite what you may have heard in the news. Public tax money was used to fund gain-of-function research. Maybe there are some details that are sort of in dispute or a little bit murky, but it's well documented that our taxpayer money was used over a period of years to fund controversial research involving the communist Chinese for some reason, which again, every scientist I spoke to behind
Pause
this...
it. Gain of function is such a, what do you call it?
Dog whistle buzzword?
Yeah, buzzword. It's such a right-wing buzzword at this point.
What?
Gain of function means that I'm high, but the research was funded in order to specifically prove that it's bad. Right? Look up gain of function.
We're gonna
I'm too stoned to describe this shit right now.
We're not gonna try to.
I'm tired and stoned. Yeah, look up gain of function.
Well, I don't really care about the mutation.
What does it say?
Oh, gain of function. Okay, I guess it is gain of function mutation. Can provide information on possible mutations that arise in currently known viruses. Furthermore, such studies could improve community surveillance efforts to identify the emergence of such mutant strains. Thus, gain of function research could ensure that the public is prepared in advance for potential outbreaks.
Yeah, because they did the research in the lab, which is why there's the whole lab leak theory that COVID came from a lab, right? Because they're like experimenting on bats and shit.
Okay. So it was like a Resident Evil vibe, but instead of zombies, it just was a plague that fucked everybody else up.
Sure.
But not flesh eating.
No.
COVID's been fucked up, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't face the 28 Days Later zombies, or Resident Evil zombies.
I thought you were going to say, I just couldn't face the music.
That would be so dramatic, but not what I was going to say. I'm just saying if there is any, like, plague that creates zombies, I'm going to opt out. I'm not trying to survive the apocalypse, I've decided.
Yeah.
I like to be soft. I no longer desire to be resilient.
You want to die in the apocalypse?
I'm just going to wade out into the ocean and not come back. Bro.
Wait, on the Red Sea? Something that you can actually float on? A salty sea?
Okay, so first off, the zombie apocalypse. You're never getting high again, bro. Do you think you're ever going to smoke weed or relax ever? Ever.
Good point.
Food. Gonna suck. You're gonna be eating weird canned shit and like
Gruel,
whatever you can find.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be delicious meats and cheeses. You can't smoke weed. The only thing that I think will happen a lot, though, is that people would be getting laid a lot. Because what else is there to do that feels good and feels connecting?
Yeah, but come on. You don't think someone's going to be doing heroin? That's the only way to escape it.
Bro, I mean, I guess if you're like functioning. For me, I wouldn't be able to enjoy any drug that I enjoy doing now in a zombie apocalypse.
I understand what you mean with weed, because weed is a drug to enhance enjoying life. But heroin is a drug used to escape the hardships of life.
But it would slow you down. I think it would slow you down and it would get you killed.
Okay, but assuming that you're already addicted, I'm specifically talking about people who are addicted to heroin already at that point.
Well, you have to keep up your. You can't just.
You don't care about. You don't care.
Well, you can't.
Dying
detox.
is fine at that point.
Well, you're speaking on.
Hold on. Dying is fine because when you OD on heroin, when you're nodding out, shit feels good. It's not like you're like, oh, this sucks, I'm gonna die. No, you're like, oh shit, and your brain stops breathing. You stop breathing, your brain shuts off. But you're having a great ass time.
I don't know. I've seen people OD. It doesn't look like a great ass time.
To you, it doesn't.
They also did not say that it was a great ass time.
Well, it sucks to OD. You know what? You're not taking what I'm saying in good faith.
I'm not taking it in bad faith.
You're taking it in neutral faith.
I'm taking it in neutral faith and giving you my feelings about it. I'm just saying, drugs, you have to stay alert. Any downer is going to make it really difficult to stay alive.
But my point is
that if you're already
there, you don't care about staying alert or living. You don't give a shit. You just want to get high and have a good time.
I don't know if you could do that during the zombie apocalypse.
You're thinking about it from the paradigm of someone who isn't addicted to heroin. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying I'm thinking about it from the view of somebody who is. You're not going to have. How are you getting it?
Are you getting the heroin?
Yeah, you can't get it anymore. There's no dealer. There's no supply source.
I disagree. I feel like in the dystopian hellscape, there's fucking heroin dealers setting up shop in abandoned warehouses all over American cities.
The whole production lane chain would be fucked up. Not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's producing it. You don't have enough people harvesting, growing, producing it, manufacturing it. You can't do that. There's zombies trying to attack everybody.
All right. If everyone who is making heron
Yeah.
stopped making heron today,
yeah,
how much heron do we have to vibe off of until the supply
runs out?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
It
I
is a
don't
good
know.
question.
But also, where are those supplies, and could you realistically get to them? You're playing this like it's a video game, and I'm playing this like this shit's real life, and that's why we are not seeing eye to eye. You're living in a fantasy world, buddy, and I'm telling you how that shit would be. Hard.
I just think we don't see eyeball to eyeball.
I don't think you have eyeballs to see. I think your
Those
eyeball
are some
is
fighting words over there.
I'm gonna bite your toes off. So they are exactly fighting words.
Thought that this partnership with the communist Chinese was one of the most ridiculous and ill-advised things they could ever think of, and yet they didn't want to say that publicly. But this is something that
They wanna
Dr.
say it
Fauci's
privately.
Institute, the National Institutes of Health, had approved and funded, along with the USAID,
Stop with the
Agency for
articles.
International
Is she saying
our
gain
Defense
of function
Department is
research in and of itself is bad?
I feel like that's the vibe.
Because then what are the alternative ways of researching these viruses and
Yeah, do they
Great.
want us to not be prepared? Confused. What's the vibe?
I understand that from their perspective, that's why we have COVID. That's why we have the quote unquote China virus. Because fucking Chinese scientists were like experimenting with bats. And oops, one of the bats bit one of the scientists who was playing God, and then
That's why we all
and then he flew to America, and then that, you know what I mean? Like that. I feel like that's kind of, and I feel like maybe I'm only straw manning their position a little bit, but not really.
Yeah.
You even listening to me, Mushroom Button? What?
Straw manning. Yes. Listening.
So much anger.
Yeah, that one scares me. I don't want to see what's going on there.
Gave grants, and this isn't even a matter
about here.
one of the most ridiculous and ill-advised things they could ever think of, and yet they didn't want to say that publicly. But this is something that Dr. Fauci's Institute, the National Institutes of Health, had approved and funded, along with the USAID, Agency for International Development.
You're playing
Our
God.
Defense
Bit
Department is
bat.
part of all of this too.
Back up bit.
This stuff
Everybody
seems
gets hit.
so
COVID
ill-advised
is the
and
shit
so well
that fucked
documented,
everybody up.
and yet people are unwilling to talk about.
Okay, next.
Also,
clip.
that clip was not clipped very well.
No.
I just want to give a massive thank you to everyone who left a hate comment on this video and boosted the engagement, because it appears that it got the attention of the Epoch Times and they just put out this article. Or perhaps
Yeah, everybody
it
always
was
says
just
the
really
Epoch
good timing.
Times because
Maybe
that's
they didn't
how you
see
say that
this.
word.
Either way,
We just say
the
epoch.
Epoch.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer pronouncing it epoch.
Yeah, I kind of like doing that anyways.
Because I don't want it to sound the same as their show.
Yeah.
The Epoch Times, the High Epoch Times.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just go with it.
I just wanted to bring that to our attention.
Yeah.
Because a couple people have been like, the Epoch Times? And I'm like, no, it's the High Epoch Times.
We don't get involved in the voter integrity issue. We get involved in securing federal buildings and American citizens and the members of Congress. So we were thinking ahead of time at the end of December.
Pause it.
And into early.
The fact that this publication is so pro-Trump, it's just so hypocritical how they tout themselves as pro-American.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, the guy you love is a traitor. Like the bicycle man said today to him. Like, yes, he is absolutely a fucking, doesn't give a shit about America.
No, he doesn't. He cares about him.
Yeah.
And his ego.
And saving his ass from going to prison for 25 years or not being able to run for president again, which he only wants to do to save his ass. So
Yeah, he doesn't actually, I don't think he actually wants to be president again.
Just wants to golf and chill and
Yeah.
have the power. He wants the power.
Yeah, but he just really wants to golf and chill.
He wants to continue scamming people because he made a lot of money, actually. He made like $2 billion in the White House. Something like that.
What a scammer.
He's a scam artist. Through and through.
Through and
Thoreau. Louis Thoreau.
Louis Thoreau. Henry David
British
Thoreau.
British documentary filmmaker.
Yeah. Henry David Thoreau. Walden Pond.
January, you know, there was public reporting that there was going to be a lot of people in and around Washington, D.C. and other cities.
This is about January 6th.
We went to the president, and I remember a very specific meeting on January 4th in the Oval Office, okay? It's one of those things you just don't forget. We were working on one of the most critical national security missions that I'll literally never be able to talk about. But it was me, the SecDef, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, President of the United States, and the chairman of the President. And once we finished that conversation on January 4th, which was a Monday, the president turned to us and said, okay, guys, what are we doing basically, and I'm paraphrasing, for security for January 6th? There's reporting there's a lot of people we need to safeguard, not just the people, but Congress and everything else. So he brought up the idea of utilizing the National Guard. And the law requires two things. One, a presidential authorization for any troop deployment via the National Guard, and two,
I'll be honest, I've already tuned him out a long time
Next.
ago. Were you actually listening?
No, I
feel like
he's
you
trying.
were,
He's
but-
trying to say that it was Trump's idea to get the National Guard to go against the rioters. So how could he be pro? How can he incite a riot when he was like, let's get the National Guard involved?
Yeah.
I think that's what he's saying. It was pretty
like-
boring, so I don't.
It was really, like, my stoner brain just really could not
Yeah.
care.
Why would the House pass a bill to make it harder to decertify an election?
That's it.
Why would the House pass
and then
a
it just
bill
loops
to
again.
make it harder to decertify an election?
Next.
In breaking news from the Epoch Times and also running rampant in all news media outlets right now is the fact that the U.S.
Epoch. I
has
know.
only, actually now,
I think it is
less
epic,
than
though.
25
I think it
days
is
of
epic,
diesel
though.
supply, and the shortage could cripple our economy. Now, the National Economic Council Director Brian Deese,
We
who is
knowingly
a
are
top
saying it that
advisor
way.
to Biden,
For the
told
re-
Bloomberg
for the
last
Biden.
week that current diesel levels are unacceptably low and that all options are on the table to drastically increase supplies because, in fact, they are so low. Now, the EIA's website states that most of the products we use are transported by trucks and trains with diesel engines, and most construction, farming, and military vehicles and equipment also have diesel engines. So you have to think all of our food supplies and material supplies typically come from truckers, which require diesel fuel. And thus, why the panic and why the Biden administration is scrambling to come up with a quick solution, which right now is to
Why are you
pull from the
buttoning me?
U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserves.
Buttoning
Many,
me?
however, feel that this is
What did
not
you
a
say? Oh, Biden.
From the files of Who Gives a Crap What You Think, Obama rebukes ex-White House doctor for questioning Biden's mental health. First of all, Obama was the first foreign president we've ever had. Second of all, he's still president now. It's his third term. This is just a puppet that's in place while
Okay.
he's running the country. Thirdly, the left says Donald Trump gets no respect even though he was president, so why do I need to respect you, supposedly the ex-president? And fourth, and most importantly, who gives a crap what you think? Everybody and his brother, 380 million people in this country, along with billions of people across the world, know the cognitive disconnect between the President of the United States, supposedly, that we have now, and the rest of the world. I mean, he's led around like a toddler. I actually have a almost 3-year-old grandson that has way more ability to run this country
So
than this guy does.
just so dumb.
So, from me to you.
Okay, bro.
What? What? What?
Oh, man.
What?
Wow.
I love that he's getting some sun, though. He needs some vitamin D. Good, that's good for him. Get some sun. Go outside. Breathe some air.
Mr. Obama, shut the hell up.
These are all
Have a good day.
regurgitated Trumpian
Surgeon General in
brainworms
Florida, they did a study
mixed with
and they
Fox
found-
News talking points of 10 years ago. Just weird.
It's very weird. Also, do you know that there's a lot of sounds happening here in this video?
Very shocking, which is about an 84% increase in fatal heart conditions, specifically in men.
We're listening to
from
something, and there's
mRNA
also weird
It was actually initially
techno
that Twitter
music
even
happening.
deleted, blocked some of the information from the
Wake
Surgeon
up.
General in
Wake the-
Florida.
you know,
But even
sheeple.
beyond that now, there's
Wake
more
up,
information
sheeple.
coming out, including data showing
Wake
that
up,
different
sheeple.
journals are
Wake me up
falsifying
inside.
information. That
Can't
they were
wake up.
taking, for example, people who had natural immunity or who were not vaccinated, and they were categorizing them as having been vaccinated to falsify medical data. Surgeon General in
The fuck?
Alright, so in this video, I'm going to do less talking and just pointing out because, well, you know, can't really say too much nowadays.
Totally.
This is a publication from the UK, a blog.
This guy's very
Express,
anti-vax, I can already tell.
And you see the title, Blood Clots. How do you sleep? One position may increase the risk of deep vein thrombosis. Talks on, blah, 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 pressing on blood clots, they'll travel to the lung. Explaining blood clots. And I thought, wow, that's interesting.
What is interesting
right?
about this?
So then I thought, like, you know,
Nothing's interesting. What?
why are they reporting this now? And then I just went to Google and put in sleeping position blood clots, and then boom, you get all three are Daily Express, but look at those titles. All right, Daily Express is another UK publication.
Are we gonna get to a point?
So
He's
interesting.
like funny.
And this one really got me. I
Funny.
just went to
Did you
Google and
notice
just
this? I looked up, is the sky blue? And then it tells me, you see these articles about why the sky is blue? Odd, right? So then I looked up, why is the grass green? And I also found a lot of articles about this. Did I click the articles and see if any of them were real, or did they make sense? Were they peer-reviewed scientific sources? No. But isn't it weird that I looked up things on the internet and I found something that confirmed my own bias?
in blood clots and hit news. That's it. Blood clots and news.
Just hit blood
I want you
clots
guys
and
to
news, man.
Read these three titles that come up.
Okay, next.
Bomb. That was it. That was our run. Except for the weird one on whatever one they hear that's like blocked out and they won't let us know what happened. Oh, I think it's January 6th stuff, that's why. I'm okay. I'll pass. We did it.
We're done with this genre?
We did the thing that our show was about for
That's-
like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think that's enough.
All right.
In the world.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds good to me.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Baruch Hashem. And to all a good night. Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I'm tired.
I feel like it's late in the evening.
It's late on the East Coast. And we have 10 time codes.
Beautiful. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Shalom. L'chaim. Goodbye.
Bye.